Hi everyone. So I'm just popping in to see if anybody well wants to listen to me for a little bit. We're going to dinner soon, so I thought I'd just see if anybody would pop in. So let's see what happens. Hope everybody had a merry Christmas. But it's still a long day to go. So let's see if anybody pops on in. Yes, this is a surprise live. It's even a surprise to me. Hey, there's Gil. Well, hey Gil, I hope you're feeling a lot better, buddy. I really I know you've been through a ringer there. That's been rough. Huga Homestead, welcome in and built on a rock homestead. And today is built on a rock, built on a rock homestead. Happy birthday. That is so awesome. Hope you're having a great day. Oh, that is so awesome. Nothing like having a a birthday on Christmas. Wow. My sister's birthday was yesterday. So, and they always said that was rough. But what happens if you have a birthday on Christmas? Do you get chipped? Hey, welcome in, Happy Mac. Good to see you. Thank you guys for just popping in and off a whim. I see nobody was live. I was listening to my friend Lisa's live. I'm like, you know what? Before I go out to dinner, um, we're going over my brother-in-law's house and celebrating Christmas there. Welcome in, Chipper. Welcome in. And so I'm like, let me go on for a little bit and see how everyone's doing. So I Ubered last night, and that was a lot of fun. Friday night was absolute blast. We did had another family Christmas party on Saturday. Actually, I'm so lost in the days. What day is today? I think today's Monday. Um, and yeah, so Saturday, no, yesterday, Sunday. I don't know. I'm lost. But Ubering was a lot of fun on Friday. Got a lot of good tips, which was amazing. Ubering last night was a little late because of the family party. And that was, you know what, you just start so late. All the bars around here were basically closed. So you're just picking up at parties. Um, but the night before that, oh, you were just, it was like boom, 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 boom. And yeah, that was a lot of fun. And yeah, last night, I think I made about $150. But given that I started a little late and I came home a little early, I was so exhausted. I think I got home at midnight, 1, 12, no, 12:30. I think around 12:30. I usually go 2, 3 in the morning, but I got some sleep. I didn't have to wake up 5 o'clock this morning on Christmas, which was great. Got some sleep. And yeah, so that's what we opened up gifts upstairs and played a little blackjack with my son. He went to go play video games in his room, and we came downstairs to listen to my friend Lisa for a while and played some games over there, and I just popped on in. Welcome in, Chris Shirey Babies. They got Myra Page. Welcome in. They got the real DJ Fruit Loops. Merry Christmas to everyone. Merry Christmas. And there's our Georgia Suburban Homestead. Hey, I see your comments. That was very interesting when we didn't see your comments the other day. I have no idea what happened because I didn't change anything now and I didn't change anything before. And I run a whole thing. So our Georgia Suburban Homestead, I have no idea why we didn't see your comments in the last live. I have to go through the live and see if I seen comments on my side, but I see it right now, so that's good that I see you. I was in a chat with YouTube for hours trying to resolve it. Well, we see you now, so that's I'm so happy that you're here. So how's everybody else's Christmas? Everybody have a good day so far? It's 1 o'clock. I'm almost ready for lunch. Where's the leftovers? I made breakfast for everybody. So we have my sister-in-law that lives with us and her 2 kids and her boyfriend, and we got my Julie, myself, and my son. So I made some welcome in Fairbrooks studio. So I made some pancakes, some bacon, some eggs, some sausage, put everything together, Um, and so that worked really well. and there was no leftovers. That's the most important. There was no leftovers. I enjoy cooking breakfast, everybody. One of my I get totally obsessed with things, and so when it comes to cooking, I love cooking, and usually I have way too much. But yeah, I'm hoping to show you some of the stuff during the summer, cooking right out of getting stuff out of the garden and cooking, and especially if I go more of a vegan diet, that should be very interesting. But then again, my wife is all about steak, so I got the grill. So I'm going to come up with some good stuff. And welcome in, Grape Jams. It's good to see you. Merry Christmas. Um, so we should have some news sometime soon about possibly a hot sauce company coming to our channel. Hopefully that comes in. And we're going to talk more about the competitions we're going to have. Each winner will get $100. There's 6 contests. There's only going to be one winner in each contest. But it's going to be the watermelon radish. That's going to be one of them. But it can't open up. It has to be sealed up top. So if you're growing a watermelon radish, radish is kind of split and stuff. Well, you're out. So it has to be a nice, it's going to be by weight, which should be pretty cool. So that's going to be one of our contests. But I'm trying to find vegetables that are easy. I can't do a pumpkin contest. But it's what happens if you grow a 1,000-pound pumpkin. Who's going to weigh that? That's way too much work. So I want to make sure it's right for everybody. It'd be really cool to see a 1,000-pound pumpkin and somebody in our channel grow it, but it's not going to work here. Let me see some of the chat. We just shot our Christmas video, have an edit, and we should be up in an hour. So if you're interested, Charles made banana bread for us. So go check out our Georgia Suburban Homestead. Oh, thanks. I got a lot of work on in my body. I tell you what, I'm really looking forward to going on that diet, going a more vegan diet for the rest of my life. And it should be interesting because listening to Dr. Eselton, I can say his name now, cracks me up. You got to put some kind of greens in your mouth 6 times a day to increase the nitric oxide. And that increases your arteries, and it makes it thicker, so everything just flows on through, which is pretty cool. And yeah, but you can't use fluoride. So any kind of fluoride that you have in anything, it kind of totally wipes away your nitric oxide. So I'm really looking forward to going on that diet and living as long as I can in my life. But got to do little things right. And then I'm getting all these texts on my phone. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Apple Crisp, yum. Ooh, that sounds good too. There it is, from Happy Mac. Yes, very delicious. I am going to miss eating a lot of meat and using olive oil and stuff like that. But it's, if you guys go check out the Dr. Eselton video, some of the stuff in there, it's pretty mind-blowing. And you're like, oh man, there's no way I could do this. But you know what? When you have a sick son and you got to be there for him, you'll do anything. You'll do anything. Look at that. TH2, welcome in. It's good to see you. Well, there's 12 people in the chat. Welcome in, Jane. Welcome in, Jane. And it's the Marshmallow Man. I always like when I see Lewis. I love that name. It's the Marshmallow Man. One of the best. Yeah, you have to put when you have the greens like arugula and stuff like that. That increases your nitric oxide. And when you have the nitric oxide, it helps with the arteries. It's a lot better listening to Dr. Eselton than me right now with going on that reversing heart disease diet. So with my heart, I have a small aneurysm in the heart. That's what's going on with my heart health. And so I got to be, if my blood pressure increases, I don't want to be managed by blood pressure. So my blood pressure has been going up, and that's not a good sign. So I got to get that stabilized. Usually I have really good blood pressure. So got to do what I got to do. Hey, there's Kaylin. Welcome in, Kaylin. It's good to see you. And there's Misha Lee. Welcome in, Misha. Merry Christmas to you, too. Thank you, guys, everybody, for coming in. This is amazing. What does Chipper say? All right, back to being a dog. Put a little battery installer, instruction manual, reader, cooker, book, and referee. Y'all have a great day. Remember, whiskey is cheaper than therapy. I love my whiskey sours. Whiskey sours is my favorite. That's right, Joe. There we go. That's some Happy Mac. It's really good to see Misha. And everybody say happy birthday to Built on a Rock Homestead. Thank you guys for the thumbs ups. Let me see. Yeah, it stinks when you have little things with the heart, But it's not. It's the aneurysm is not. It's not a huge thing right now. I just got to watch out for my blood pressure. But I don't want to do anything. I want to just be me. I don't want to be concentrating 100 things on one thing and stressing out about things. I just want to grab what I have, take it out of the garden, put it right to the plate, and boom, and make it as good as I can. And I'm very creative with food, and I blame me. I could do a lot of good things with vinegar because vinegar is one of the best things you could have. So, which is pretty cool. I'm growing like 4 to 5 types of kale, and that is perfect. Yeah, I'm going to be growing tons of kale this year. Let's see. My blood pressure dropped from high to normal when I stopped eating wheat. Lots of health issues disappeared too. And thank you, Jane, for modding for this channel. That is awesome. And Gil, I'm hoping you really feel a lot better. Well, I know you feel a lot better today than you did a couple of days ago when you were in the hospital. But I hope that when you posted, it got cleared up right away. That's crazy. Latch's Journey, welcome in. Hello. There's Lulu's Treasure Trove. Hi, Joe. Merry Christmas. Just chopping in for a bit. So nice to see you all today. Well, it's good to see you too, Lulu's Treasure Trove. And she says, hope everyone is doing well and having a wonderful Christmas. Wow, I can't believe it's going to be 2024. What are your plans? There's G Mama Grows. Welcome in, G Mama Grows. She says hello to chat. There's Garden State so-and-so saying, hello, everyone. Merry Christmas. And there's Connie Davidson. It's good seeing Connie Davidson all through some of the chats I see during the day. Like, hey, there's Connie on Gardner Scott's Live or Edith Graham's the Urban Gardener channel. It's always good to see her. Yeah, so what am I going to grow in garden next year? So I've got some stuff. I'm growing a lot of stuff in my garden. They're our sponsor. The Great Seeds. I'm going to grow them. But in parts of my garden where I had disease in the past, I'm going to go more to some plant seeds with more plant disease resistance or insect resistance. But let me see what I got here. So from John, these are just Johnny seeds. So I'm growing a Big Beef Plus. So when Christmas starts, that's when I start my next phase. Well, I'm supposed to clean up this mess first before I start doing this, tell you the truth. Well, but my mind's starting to plan for next year. I'm also going to grow the Abigail tomato. Let's see what else I'm growing. So I want to grow at least 50 varieties of tomatoes and probably around 200 tomato plants. I'm not going to grow as many pepper plants. I also got some boxes, grow boxes, which is really cool. Let me show you what I'm growing from there. So I got 6 of these for Christmas. So just things like that. So it's going to be nice grown in there. More or less, I'm going to grow my sweet peppers in those. Hot peppers will go in the ground. Tomatoes will go in the ground. But for my raised beds, what I got there is going to be more or less, it's going to be sweet peppers. I have grown hot peppers fine, but sweet peppers, I never really, I mean, yeah, I get some big peppers, but I want big peppers. And so for the sweet ones, I really, really want to grow it that way this year. Let's see who else just popped in. Hey, Rob's Allotment Gardening. Welcome in. There's Carrie Leonard. Thank you guys for coming in. Thank you. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you. What else am I growing? So I'm also growing the Harvest Moon, which is brand new there from Johnny Seeds. These are all from Johnny Seeds. I wanted to show you guys this the other day. This is one of my favorites. It's a Sun Gold. So I'm growing a Sun Gold tomato. I don't have any pictures of these. Now, this is also a brand new tomato with great disease resistance. It's called Strawberry Fields. And that is a tomato. But I love Johnny Seeds. Great disease resistance in the plants they sell. They make sure the seeds that they give out they're from plants that are healthy, not diseased. You'll see some companies, they just want to get seeds out there. They don't care. Well, not Johnny Seeds. Wow, 19 people in the chat. That is so awesome. Hey, there's Shift Kicker. Welcome in, Shift Kicker. And thank you for all the love and support that you and Trusting God have given our channel. Every time I'm there live, basically every single morning, they're out promoting my channel if I'm in the chat or out of the chat. And I really, really appreciate that. I appreciate the love. And I hope you guys feel the love back for my support given you to everyone here. I do as much as I can. What else am I growing? Red Pearl. That's a grape tomato. I'm also growing a Juliet. Juliet has always been my favorite grape tomato. But I want to see if I can go to a more disease-resistant tomato. That's the reason why I'm growing this. I'm also growing this as a zucchini or squash, the Dunja. So that's going to be a little different for me. I have never grown the variety, so I'm looking forward to that. Let's see what else. John L. Welcome in, John L. I'm also going to grow Grandero. So this is more of like a pace or plum tomato. But that's supposed to be a very good disease-resistant plant. So welcome in, Denise Lee. Welcome in. And if you guys haven't had a chance, I say happy birthday to Built on a Rock Homestead. They've been a supporter for us since day one, and I appreciate her support. So happy birthday. I'm also growing, what is this one? Oh, Grandero. Put that one here. And here is the Jasper tomato. I have grown this in the past. Some plants have been extremely abundant, some a little less, but the taste in this tomato, awesome. And nothing like having those cherries right out of the garden, picking it and just eating it right there. I got to bring some out. So what am I going to do with all these vegetables? Well, I put a donation stand in front of my house. I also give them to my neighbors, and I give my work at work too. So, but I really going to try to make some extra money this year because it's going to be very well needed with everything going up. And I need to work less. So put a donation stand or have somebody in our family out in front and try to sell stuff right in front of our house. I'm doing the same thing with plants too. So I really got to figure that all out. So the Jasper tomato. And here's another zucchini squash. So that's what I'm growing with that. But I'm pretty much growing everything that I can to fit in my garden. A lot vertical as much as I can to have more space. And everybody goes, oh, you got plenty of space. Oh, I'm always want to grow big and grow bigger and grow bigger. Sometimes it's a terrible thing because I know I don't have the time and help and to do everything. But man, I always want to try to grow something new and hope you guys grow to something new too. Let's see. Let's go back to the chat. Thank you guys for saying happy birthday to Built on a Rock Homestead. Maybe I should put my glasses on. Juliet was my dad's garden. I remember speaking about it. I don't remember if I ordered that one or not. I love Juliet. Absolutely love Juliet. I have never had a better grape tomato than a Juliet. So it should be interesting growing something new this year. Thank you guys for saying happy birthdays. I appreciate that. Jane said, smash that like button. So tomorrow at 6:00, we have the ugly sweater contest. Very excited. I still got to make mine. It should be pretty interesting. I got to get I'll get some pictures and stuff I got to put on it and stuff. So I got to, out of Walmart, they have 1 hour photo now, but they're closed today. I ran out of time yesterday to wait in line, but what do you see of this sweater? There's got to be a lot of work tomorrow before the sweater contest, but I'm not entered. You guys can still enter that. So if you're not doing anything, go make something up. You got to come on my live, just go to that video and tell me that you're entering it, because tomorrow I got to start getting a timeline and see. I think there's only 6 people that entered, and you go in a Ninja mixer, which value around $100 to $150. So 6 people entered. That's it. The only thing you have to do is mine's on a sweatshirt. That's where I'm making my shirt, my sweater. So you could have a t-shirt, sweatshirt. You definitely don't have enough time to crochet anything. So next year, we're going to do this contest next year, but it's going to be a lot earlier. So some people could crochet a sweater. But I know this year that's pretty impossible. So just make something up. Get some fabric. Go look up stuff on YouTube. Ugly sweaters. And see if you can find up something fast, because you could win a really fun prize tomorrow. 6. It's not 7. It starts at 6, because we want some extra time in case we go a little overtime, which I don't think we will. But that's going to be fun. Let me see what else I'm going to do. See some other tomatoes. Oh, also got I think I even got one of these for Christmas. The Old Farmer's Almanac. That, you know what? I looked through this before, but there's so much stuff in here. You could buy these anywheres right now. And it really stinks when you just can't read this like this anymore. Man, what's going on? Let me see. Let me see what the weather says. Winter 2023 and summer. So I don't know if you guys can see that. So that's winter 2023 and it's summer. And winter. So since you know what's going to happen this winter, start to prep for it. So, welcome in Black Guns and Gardens, and hope you like your prize that you won the other day. And thank you for your support. I appreciate that. And thank you for posting that. If you guys win anything on the channel, I appreciate you guys showing a picture of it or something like that. That's really cool. Flash Miniatures, Joe, thanks for sending seeds for Scotty 2 Hottie's birthday. So, happy birthday. Love all these birthdays. Birthdays, you got Christmas. And for those that just came in, Built on a Rock Homestead's birthdays today. So, and there's Jane posting a link for the ugly sweater contest. Another thing I got is one of these for my phone. So I have one of these at work, and now I have one for here. And these are really, really stable and strong too. And that's pretty awesome. So my phone doesn't go flying in here, because it usually does. I also got something from my Secret Santa for Lisa Ladybird. I'm going to show this tomorrow on her live. I'm going to be a lot on YouTube tomorrow. I'm going to be here. I'm hoping to be here tomorrow afternoon. I'm not. I have to go work. I got a day off work tomorrow, which is pretty amazing. So, yeah. So I'm going to be live a little bit there. I'm going to be live on Lisa's channel. We got the ugly sweater contest, maybe a little overtime, but we plan to be a lot on the channel tomorrow. I also got. So I have six. I think yes, six. 6 raised beds to put in, which is pretty awesome. I also got a grow light. So this is one of those standing grow lights. So it's not like what I have in the back that I've shown you guys in the past, which is pretty cool because you could put, let me see, 6, 8, 8, 16. So I could put, at one time, I have 16 trays going on, large trays of vegetables when I start, and I'll guide you through the process with that. And there's Scotty Too Hottie. And then there's Uncle Al. Welcome in, Uncle Al. So I have 16 trays, and I put those on for 12 hours. Then another 12 hours, I put it on more. But when I can start my peppers earlier, because now I got this grow light that stands as tall as your head. And so when they get taller, I can just have them grow like that and start my hot peppers a lot earlier, which is really awesome. It's good to see Uncle Al. So let me see what I can talk about. So the Mr. Stripey tomato, this tomato is absolutely awesome. I love growing this. They are very, very huge. I love the taste of the mix here with the red and yellow. It's a lot less acidic, and I love Mr. Stripey tomato. It's so tough, guys, because I'm going to show another video of all the varieties of the tomato plants that I have. And my number one, when I got into gardening, tomatoes have always been my love. Tomatoes always been my love since I was little. And with all these new varieties coming in, it just excites the heck out of me. A lot of people know me as the hot pepper guy. And, well, I'm learning about hot peppers. And I grow 600 varieties. Call me nuts. Yes, I'm nuts. I'll be growing more of a jalapeno-based hot peppers this year. A little less people that you could actually do something with. It's like, it's not just about dehydrating. And I'm gonna put stuff in netting for several of them so I could actually give out seeds and give out seeds the way they're supposed to be. Joe wants a hot tomato. I want a hot tomato, Kale, and I want a hot tomato. Where's that mix? Taste this. Imagine that in salsas. A smoky hot tomato. Boom. This also is another great tomato. These are smaller. These are about 5-ounce tomato. But man, you know what stinks when you want a big beefsteak and you cut it and then you got to put it in the fridge? It never tastes the same. So go for a smaller tomato that's more abundant. Then you could have 6 tomato sandwiches a day instead of 4. And you could just throw it on out. Oh, Jan's here. Jan, you still didn't win. I love when Jan comes in. I love her smile. There's Virginia Alexander. Welcome in, Virginia Alexander. I love when everybody's saying happy birthday. Yeah, growing new peppers. It should be very interesting growing those hot peppers. I want to do some things different. But I know one thing is those bell peppers are going in my raised bed. I really want to grow huge bell peppers. Let me see what else they have. We went over this in our growing guide the other day. 10 fingers in Naples. So I'll be just growing one plant of this with the other 200. Let me see. There's Mr. Stripey. Now, this should be interesting because it's a plum tomato. And these are great when you're trying to make different kind of sauces and make your own pizza. Now, the toughest thing is, well, when you live in New Jersey and New York, we're blessed with great tasting tomatoes, great pizza, great sauces. It's so rich. You think I'm going to be on a diet? What am I going to do? I can't eat crust if I go vegan. I got to figure out something really, really good. But one of the things on Dr. Eselton, it says you can eat potatoes. So maybe I got to have some kind of potatoes, some form of tomatoes, make my own thing with some cauliflower, maybe mix. I don't know. Then I have all these tomatoes. Then I got to make some. I got to do something with cheese. I got to figure out what they do. You got to have cheese. So to blush, and Jane makes me blush. What else do we got? Some spinach. Spinach. I grab a bag of compost right from Home Depot, whatever you can buy it, and that's how I grow my spinach. It's very nice and simple. I have a table, get a thing compost, put a little trifecta down, then sprinkle your spinach, and you're growing right out of a bag. The key is though, is you got to make sure you don't plant it in full sun. You got to make sure you have some shade because when you have that soil in a bag, it's only this deep, you know, that deep. That's it. So it's going to dry out fast. So if you get that shade around when it gets really hot, your season can grow a lot longer and a lot healthier. And I do the same thing with all my lettuces. Yeah, I seen that, Scotty. That was awesome. I seen her name. I'm like, cool. Now I can put two to two together. Love it. Let me see. Kaylin says California crust or make a potato pancake and use that as a crust. I like to try to be very inventive. Joe, maybe make a zucchini crust. That sounds a little different. And if you guys haven't seen one of my bounties of zucchini, I left it in on my page. I think last week. Yeah, I grow a lot of zucchinis. It was funny when I was going to the gym before Joey had cancer, and I brought these boatloads of boxes, and oh my whole trunk was filled with zucchini. I bring some in, and all of a sudden they're like, "What is that?" I go, "That's a zucchini. It's a zucchini bat." And so the whole entire gym, all the way to the end of the night, they were still giving out huge zucchinis. That's how many zucchini I had. I think I had 100 zucchini plants. So you could imagine how many zucchini was given away. And when you only could have a chance to pick on a weekend, oh, those things were a little, I mean, they were baseball bats. Let me see what else. Now, you know what? I think this is the big red bell. And now this is a smaller bell pepper, but they're very blocky. Within my gardener seeds, they have grown really, really well for me. Um, but this one is not as it's not huge. So if you're looking to make, put some rice and meat in it and make your stuffed peppers, um, maybe this is not your brand. The California Bell is a lot better. Hey, welcome in 2%. And there's don't you know, don't you know, don't you know? And there we go. So make sure you guys, before you guys leave here, this is built on a Rock Homestead's birthday. Don't you know, goes Merry Christmas. Let's see what 2% says Merry Christmas to you, Joe, and all the family. May God bless you all year with health and happiness. Jesus is the reason for today. God bless. God bless. I love when you guys share each other out too. 23 people in the chat. Thank you guys for all staying here and showing all your love and your support for me. Red romaine lettuce. You're growing, I call it the cos lettuce. Grow this one next to it. So there's David Gray. David Gray, welcome in. Hey, I have Indiana. Let me see. Where are you, Indiana? Look, there it is. Rutgers kills Indiana. Maybe not this year in basketball, but Rutgers for some reason has Indiana's number, and it cracks me up. It's like, whoa, how did that happen? uh, oh, also, this is really awesome, go. I want to show you guys a pepper. This is a very special pepper to me. This is Joey Pino. Isn't that cool? If anybody could make a, I wish it didn't have gray hair like this. But it really, really matches, doesn't it? Isn't this awesome? So I think this is one of the, look at the smiley face. Look, this is done by an artist. Oh my God. Look at that. I think that's awesome. Look at the sweater too. So yeah, that is really cool. If anybody can make me another one of those, that'd be great. What else do I have here? Okay, so that's the red romaine lettuce. And peas. Now, my problem with the peas, you guys laughing. Happy Mac. I mean, I think that's really awesome. What did Caitlin say? Joe, that will show up in one of Joe's animated videos soon, I bet. Oh, that's a great idea. Let me see if I can do that. Isn't that Lulu? Isn't that the best? I absolutely love that. That is fascinating. I also have. Let me see what else. Excuse me, guys. I don't have to take anything off, but that is done. That all that tray is from people that donated ornaments last year, and anything anybody ever sends me, it will always go on that tray. There's another pepper. Now you could tell this is definitely not me. You know, definitely yes, definitely no. No resemblance at all. Zero. Silch. I have some other vegetables somewhere, so I gotta find. So, cabbage? It's really cool. And there's the ugly sweater. I just got an email. I got to look at it quick. But it's not. Yeah, yeah, David. It's David Gray. It's almost time to start my hot peppers. Same thing here. I got to get that all together. Um, I will grow most of this hot pepper seeds uh, from in my garden there. I'm going to grow most of the hot pepper seeds from Baker's Creek, and I'll grow varieties that I already have, which I have abundance from Jimmy Pickles. I'm just hope I don't grow anything from Peppergate. Peppergate is a big problem last year where people were growing wrong peppers all over the place. It was so strange that everybody was growing wrong peppers, no matter where you lived. And hopefully all the pepper seeds I got were true peppers. And so far it's been that way. So from Jimmy Pickles, I got the right seeds. Um, so growing peas, I've been so late in my spring garden in all these years that I can never had a chance to plant peas. Peas are so well. I have it in the past, but not in the last couple. I absolutely love growing peas, but I got to make sure the animals don't get to them, and that's going to be my mission this year. Is first getting the fence up before I do anything. Um, and I definitely want to grow my peas because it's so different when you could just pick your peppers right out of the garden. Welcome in, Wanda. Welcome in. It's so good to see you. Aren't they cute? Um, it was Amagurumi Ninja. She's friends with Lisa Ladybird Loves, and she made several of them for me. So I have I think there are seven, seven of them. Seven. I think there's a little cabbage. I forgot. I think there's a carrot, and I thought that was really awesome. I mean, just look at that, guys. Look at how much time and energy to make that, right? Joey Pino. I'm definitely growing this. This is your bed lettuce. I think this is a great lettuce to grow. Same thing with the butter crunch. So expect me to grow my hot pepper seeds and start these lettuce uh, not that far away, guys. It's going to be January. Before you know it, if you guys aren't planning what you're doing in your garden or raised bed or in your windowsill or inside and hydroponics, whatever, start figuring it out. Time is now. Time is now. Now, this is another smaller yellow pepper. The good thing about this pepper is it grows pretty fast. Not like your other yellow peppers where it just takes time to keep on going. These are, let me see. Actually, I don't see it. But the time from when you start those peppers is not that long. You know, they're going to pop up earlier than your, say, your California Bell to turn colors from red to, green to yellow to red or whatever. Let me see what else like that. Oh, if you guys haven't checked this out too, order your whole seed catalog. I'm gonna give another one of these out tomorrow. Um, Actually, no, not tomorrow. On Thursday. So these are really cool. There's so much great information in here, and I get a lot of seed catalogs. Like every single seed company there is that I could find. That's what I'm doing. I'm ordering seed catalogs. Number one hardest thing right now is, well, ordering too many seeds that I don't even need. I'm a seed addict. I got a problem. I need help. I need help. David Gray doesn't need help. I need serious help. Oh my god. I ordered from the Ukraine company the other day, just tomatoes. So I'm gonna be giving a lot of those tomato seeds out too. Let me see, what else do I got here? The lemon drop pepper we gave away the other day. Very abundant hot pepper, and they don't grow. It's not too hot of a pepper. I also can grow the purple bell pepper. Now, see, it's very blocky. It seems very blocky. Most of the purple bell pepper plants haven't been blocky for me. They've been a little more thin. And so if you have a thinner pepper, you want to put them on a grill and stuff like that. Um, and so that's what I do with my purple bells. Um, One pepper that doesn't really grow well for me in my area, it could be different in other parts of New Jersey, is the mortgage lifter. A huge tomato, and but I always will try to grow that because anybody says huge, especially on Grow Big TV, I want to grow it. And I have a lot of seeds from Curtis Jackson too that I still had from several years. I got to grow a lot of those, like the Domingo tomato plant. And so when we had Kevin Forty on, who has the Olympic, not I always want to say Olympic records, but the Guinness Book of World Records for growing the biggest sum of the several. I think he had 12 world records at one time or another, which is pretty amazing. Hey, the Wickershire Project's here. Welcome in, Billy. It's good to see you. Saying hi to everybody in the chat. Well, one goes, I need more garden for my seeds. Yeah, I do too. I need the neighbors working my garden. I'll throw them some tomatoes if they want to weed. Oh, let's see what else. Julokia. Now, when you're growing the hot peppers, I won't, like I said, I'm not growing the hottest things out there this year. It's going to be a lot less so people could actually buy them and eat them, not grow and say, I'm never going to have that again. Because most people don't dehydrate their hot peppers. Now, this tomato has grown really well for me, and I believe it's an awesome tomato. So it's the Marglobe tomato. Another smaller tomato. It's not your huge tomato. Very abundant, but the taste out of there is totally awesome. I have grown this tomato, not very abundant for me. When I grew it one time, is the Anaris Noor tomato. Look at the difference. Look at the color in there, guys. I'm still one that has, when I have green tomatoes, it's just something when seeing green. I always see one something darker red, the purple and stuff like that, or even a yellow. But when I see green like that, it's like, you sure it's good? I know it's good. You know it's going to be tasting good. But when I see green, it's like, not ready yet. So you got to make sure you get that little tint of everything. So thank you guys, 25 people in the chat. Thank you. Goat bag, David, great. I'm definitely growing several goat bag tomatoes. And if I could get seeds of an abundance for a goat bag tomato, that will definitely be in our tomato competition. So I got to try to find out, get a supplier for that. That's for goat bag tomato, because there is no such other thing as a goat bag tomato. That's it. Just like the Peter pepper, there's only one Peter pepper. Well, there might be a yellow Peter pepper or an orange Peter pepper, but goat bag, there's only one goat bag. It's like, poof, it's as big as your head. You're going to get a facial by that goat bag tomato. Terrible thing. Oh my God. Hey, there's trust in God. And I was like saying with Shift Kicker before, if you guys could subscribe to Shift Kicker and Trust in God First, every single morning they have been promoting me. Every single day. Even if I'm not there, they're promoting this channel. And so if you guys, I think they're getting around 900, maybe a little, I think they're a little like 850 to early 900s. But if you guys subscribe to them, I appreciate that. It's the love, guys. I definitely feel a love from them. And so if you guys have a chance, make sure you guys subscribe to them. And Jane, if you could put their links out for their channels, I appreciate that. It's amazing when you go to a channel and we were just talking about you. And Joe's doing this. They knew exactly what my channel is about the night before. And you could tell they're following what's going on with our channel, Courtney and my channel. And I really appreciate that. We need to get yes, exactly. Oh, that'd be so simple. Because a lot of competitions we're trying to do is get them from MI Gardener seeds. So when I buy them from them, it's just easier. Because I could just buy seed packets. Hey, there's 40 people in a contest. It's 40 times 2, $80. Plus you get the 10% off and free shipping. And so look for those contests. And each one will be $100 when they come out. And I know Courtney and I got to work our butt off on getting those competitions out there. So we could either get those seeds to some of you in the contest, or you guys could buy your own seeds in the contest. And there's Jay Dixon. Jay, I hope you're doing better today. And thank you for modding all these channels. I mean, Jay is a great, great mod too, just like Jane. And we're blessed to have you here. He's with most of the bigger garden channels like Gardener Scott and everything. And man, the information, I can say something and Jay will pop up several things of what I'm talking about, and which is pretty awesome. And Merry Christmas to you. Let's see. Joe, you got any holiday music playing when you're not on here? No. If you guys want to look at fish and play some Christmas music, I could do that, but I never thought about doing that. What's funny is when I first started a channel, there was no way I thought I was going to get 4,000 hours. And so somebody goes, hey, Joe, you know what you could do is, watch your fish. Have that playing. I'm getting responses saying, oh, I feel so crappy by playing. People watching my fish and getting some hours. But people are saying, wow, that was the greatest thing ever because we slept right to it. We listened to your fish and you slept. We slept. That's funny that you say that because, I'm the penguin whisperer, right, Ricochet? And I think I got a T-shirt of that somewhere. So I don't know. I got somewhere. So hold on, let me show you something. Oh, here. There's my fish tank. See, it says Christmas up top with the fish. So that's so funny. I can even imagine. You guys want to watch fish for 4 hours and I'll play some Christmas music? That would get me some. That would get me some hours. Hey, welcome in, Sweet Thumb. Where are you? Welcome in, Sweet Thumb. It's good to see you. Very nice, very nice. You got to see those fish. My wife does everything because I'm basically not home. My son, she has raised my son basically a lot more than I have because I'm not home. I've been, and she works too, um, but I'm just constantly on the go. And again, tomorrow's the ugly sweater contest. You have to just show. You don't have to show your face, but you have to show your. You have to go on live. Winner wins a ninja mixer, which is really really cool. And you guys can make that up. Just go to Instagram or something, and just put ugly sweater in YouTube somewhere, and you could probably make something up within 20 minutes. And you can win a ninja mixer. I think there's 5 or 6 people so far that entered. That's it, 5 or 6, and you can win, pretty cool prize. So I hope you guys could check that out. It should be a lot of fun tomorrow. Let me see what else I'm growing. Oh, California Wonder Bell. So they turn green and turn yellow, as you can see by over here in the top. These take a little longer though. The good thing about certain the peppers that I was talking about before, like the Sunbright, these come a little faster. Let's see what else I have. The Black Prince. Now I have grown this. I actually love this because I like the darker tomato, and it's really good. Hey, welcome in, Ark Wildman. It's good to see you. Yeah, Jace praying for healing. There's so many people. Oh, 1 second before we get to that. Penguin tracks on animal ID chart. There's an Easter egg on of a find. Without a doubt. You never know what I could have in my channel, what I could figure out. I'm a researcher. I'm always been a researcher. I used to be in a library in school, and people would be there 2 hours. I would be there 8 hours. I would be there from first thing in the morning all the way to end at night. And I was never just be at home. And I'd be writing papers, getting girls' phone numbers, going back to the paper, getting some other girls' phone numbers. I would even run around and there was like a track, like an area in East Brunswick where I used to run to exercise, then come back to the library. And because I was an athlete. And that's what I would do. It was pretty funny. Hey, I would ask the person in charge, hey, listen, I'll be back in half an hour. I'm going for a run. You should think I'm nuts. Well, yeah, it's true. I'm nuts. But I would spend my whole freaking day at the library and then go on a date later that night. To me, it was a lot of fun. A lot of people went to the mall. I went to the library. So the Black Prince is... yeah, okay. Oh, going back to being sick, just like both on a rock. Bad time of the year, being sick sucks. Totally. There's so many people, uh, from family, friends to people on YouTube, which I consider friends, that are constantly sick. Some of it is because taking a jab, but you know what? That's better than the other alternative. But we're not going to get into that. But a lot of people, like, nobody was sick that year. It was amazing. Nobody had the flu. Nobody was sick. So then all of a sudden, you're not going to keep on taking it every year because it says now we got to build their resistance back. And that's another reason why it's so important to be outside, to get back in the dirt, to put our feet on the soil, to put our feet in the soil. Nobody does that anymore, and that's one of the bigger things. So we got to get our feet on the soil. Another thing is arthritis and other kind of pains and sicknesses that there's nothing it's hard. Waking up, can't get out of bed, joint pain. I mean, it's terrible. It's terrible what's out there. One of my neighbors lived to 104. Another one lived to 97, which was pretty amazing. And they had an article in the paper. And how do you live so long? He goes, well, I shadow box. Imagine a 102-year-old back going boxing, and doing knee bends. So flexibility, a little cardio workout, and eating rye and things like that, which is pretty interesting. A lot of people, just ate off the land before too, as much as they could. Even with meat, they ate off the land. If you could do that, that's great. And if you guys could buy seeds, you get 10% off at MI Gardener by using the word #GrowBig. So go ahead and do that. It's not Grow Big TV. It's just hashtag. You got to use the word #GrowBig. And thank you, Luke, for doing that. I appreciate that. And those people that buy seeds from MI Gardener, it really helps our channel, because when Luke goes back and look at his affiliates, which is only a couple, us, Roots and Refuge, they come back like, who's promoting our channel out? Well, the only thing he has to do is put #GrowBig, and he knows exactly who's buying seeds from him from our site. So if you guys are buying seeds, go. I mean, free shipping, $18 or more, 10% off if you use my code. It's like getting 25% if you work it out on your seeds. And there's Kimberly. Kimberly, thank you for the video the other day. That was pretty awesome. Now the hillbilly tomato. Look at that color, guys. Love this color tomato. This with the vintage wine and other varieties. They're pretty cool. The watermelon beefsteak. I have given seeds away. I don't know how many packets of seeds I've given away of this variety over the last 2 years. Huge tomato. Very good tasting tomato. There's a reason why it's called the watermelon, because they're talking about size. Grow big. And yeah, definitely awesome. Oh, and Billy, if you're here still, Billy, this is Joey Pino. Look, it's not a penguin. And that was really funny with Billy. He goes, you're the penguin whisperer. And all of a sudden, let me get to this site. This is pretty funny. Switch things. So I put this in my community page, if I could find it. On Garden State Gardener, this one was. And I put this specifically for Billy, if I could find it. Oh, here we go. Whoop. Had it. Oh, it didn't. Oh. I got arrested for scaring the penguins. I thought Billy would laugh at that. Yeah, it's Joey Pino, Billy. It's Joey Pino. No. Got to put some gel in his hair. Oh, it's funny. What did David Gray say? Joey Pino has. That's true. What's going on here? Am I becoming an Indiana fan? Yeah, the Joey Pino pepper. I want that frame behind you. Many names somehow. I just scare penguins. Whoa. Now, Sugar and snap peas. I love this. Very easy to grow. Very disease resistance. Very, I mean, super, super sweet. Um, Definitely must grow in a garden. Either Kaylin goes, yeah, either that or Iowa State. I really wanted to go to Rutgers has a ball game at Yankee Stadium in 2 days, and the weather's supposed to be pretty good. I hear, and they play Miami. I really wanted to go, but I need to be at work. Oh, it was either take that day off or go to work tomorrow, and I'm just taking off tomorrow. Maybe I kind of get out of work early and watch the game at a bar and call my own Uber home. And Milk and Honey Heritage Farms, welcome in. It's good to see you. Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas. And there's the all German tomato. And look at the size. Look at the color. Just don't grow the red tomato. Grow from seed. There's the Green Arrow. Now, a lot of people didn't like the taste of this tomato. It's because of the skin. I have never had a problem with the skin on this, but I heard a lot of people do. That it's a little rough, but I haven't had that problem growing this tomato. Very disease resistant plant too. That's one of the things I noticed with growing it, and that's one of the things I want to make sure you guys don't want to grow something with all that work and effort put into your soil from all the watering. Then all of a sudden you grow for 3 weeks and that's it. That's not worth the money and investment put in that. So make sure you grow something that's a good resistance for your area. Mountain Princess. Now, the more I'll grow this, you got to make sure you put a lot of compost, as much as you can, in a Mountain Princess. That's when I have known this tastes better for me. Otherwise, I have noticed if you don't prepare your soil, it's plain tasting tomato. But if you prepare your soil better and put a lot of compost in, it grows really well. And the tomato's a lot sweeter. I'm going to grow this one too. Not too many plants of these. Most of my plants in abundance will be of what we talked about from Johnny Seeds. But I want to grow my other seeds. I had another plan is grow at my brother's house and put all the individual, like these plants, and grow like 400 tomato plants. But I need time. If I just worked an 8-hour day at my computer job and just garden all day, no problem at all. But I don't see that happening. So, and there is Glitter World. Glitter World, thank you for coming. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. And I got a long night ahead of me, too. I'll probably Uber later on tonight, too. But I don't think any of the bars are open later on. We'll find out about that. David Gray goes, I am growing a Mountain Princess next year. That is awesome. It's good that people collaborate, too, about what's good, what works for them. Because it's all different for everybody else. But I'm definitely going to grow this. Luke said this is an excellent tomato to grow. So take it from his mouth, and usually when he recommends something, you do it. Just do it. That's the way I look at it. Now, this lettuce I have shown in most of my videos. So I love this romaine lettuce. Has grown great for me right out of a bag. I mean, boom, just so easy to grow, and taste have always been very, very good. Let me see. Yeah, I think it's 55 degrees here. Let me see hey, wherever everybody lives, what's your temperature at your place? It's 52 in New Jersey right now. So New Jersey weather is supposed to be not that bad. Let me take this down. What does Dragon Cat say? Hi, everyone. Everyone in chat, stop in and say Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Dragon Cat. It's good to see you. And there's check out my gardener. Thank you so much, Jane, for doing this on Christmas and coming in late, not knowing I was even going to be here. Jane says use the code There's Grow Big, get 10% at Mike Gardner. This is the weather in Jersey. Well, it's not going to come in. That's the best way to do it. So, yeah, 52 right now. So 52, 53, 56, 49 is supposed to get a little cooler. Low temp just a little below freezing, not too much. But Wednesday, 80%. I think the Rutgers game's on Thursday. So 56 degrees, Yankee Stadium. Wow, what a perfect day to see a football game. And partly sunny, so the sun's not right into your eyes. And in South Carolina, right now, it's 62. Wow. 62 on Christmas. 42 in Oregon. South Carolina, 64. Not 13, 43, said Connie. That is 43 in North Central Texas. What did I miss? I feel like I missed something. And out of 15 Celsius in Canada. What does Billy get? 59.61 by 5 p.m. in Tennessee. Where's everybody else? Let me see. 34 when everybody say if you haven't just got new, if you're new in the chat, today's Built on a Rock's Homestead's birthday. So happy birthday to Built on a Rock Homestead. And you know what? A lot of people go by names. I like being different. The reason why is when you're following a lot of people and you follow all these names, you kind of get lost and stuff. Your channel name is important to me. I want to promote your channel name. Because if I say, hey, Jan, like everybody knows Jan, Jan, simply Jan, very simply Jan. But some people are like, who's Jan? I don't know who Jan is. But you know what? If you say simply Jan, everybody knows simply Jan. So I love using the name. You're using a name. I want to promote your YouTube name. So that's how I go by. Well, Built on a Rock Homestead. It's Built on a Rock Homestead's birthday. Go check it out. And so you check out the page. And that's important to me. That has always been important to me. Same in this part of New Jersey too, Joe. So, yeah, but winter's here. 96% humidity in the house. I'm swimming there. Oh, Billy, go outside. Make sure you wash your armpits too. You might have resistance to smell though. I'm just joking, Billy. I love Billy. And Jay's 50 degrees in Midwestern Ontario, Canada. Connie, we're in Texas. I'm on the western edge of hill country, 90 miles north of Del Rio. And Jane goes, well, it's 71 degrees. Anything above 50, I want to wear shorts. I'm close to it. There's Vendrella Land. Welcome in. Merry Christmas to you, too. Let me see. Glitter World. -1 degree. Wow, in Newfoundland. Boo. That means it's going to get cold here, guys, in the States. It's going to get cold there pretty fast. And thank you guys for the thumbs up. I appreciate that. That helps us out in the channel. Hey, there's Riverdale Gardens. Welcome in. Thank you. Merry Christmas to you, too. Merry Christmas. And Built on a Rock Homestead, thanks for the birthday wishes. 6 degrees and foggy, where Carrie lives in Scarborough, Ontario. I'm about an hour south of Wichita Falls. And Riverdale Garden says 56 degrees Fahrenheit, unreal. Oh, 50, yeah, 56 degrees. Unreal. In New York. Wow. Yeah. Everything goes up and down, right? Well, it's going to be a cold February. And when we have cold Februaries or late January, that's all snow in New Jersey. So, and we didn't have snow once last year. Not once. I think it was cooler in December. And then all of a sudden, wow, February, March was no snow. We had 2 weeks. I think it was really, really cold, but there was nothing. We had nothing, just cold. Let me see what other tomatoes I have, guys. Let's see what other stuff I have here. So I guess I was not naughty with all the good presents I got this year. Hear that, Billy? I wasn't naughty. Let's see. The Big Max pumpkin. Huge, huge. Now, I might just put 2 or 3 seeds down and see what happens with this. Um, just to see. Hey, Juliana, it's good to see you, Juby. Merry Christmas to you and your family. Um, I I don't want to take up too much space to grow something I might not really use or sell. So, but I wanted to, give it a try. So I'll definitely will be growing kohlrabi. Kohlrabi, I'll be planting kohlrabi every single year. This is a great vegetable, guys. Let's see. I'm 100% against growing big ponds unless you have 300 chickens to help eat them. So true, Billy. What are you going to do? So, Billy, and you get all those chickens. Let's see. Oh, milkweed. Yes, I'm definitely growing milkweed. All that stuff's going to go on my neighbor's property. I plan to grow a lot of that all over the place. So that's swatting milkweed. Let's see what this is. Eggplants have always been one of my favorites to grow. So this is more similar, the diamond eggplant. But eggplants have grown really well where I'm at. Just make sure you don't plant eggplant too early because it's not going to do anything. It's just going to sit. Eggplant need a lot of heat. So just make sure you grow in direct sunlight and in the heat. And that's how you get it deeper. And make sure you plant plenty of compost, just like most vegetables, but certain vegetables need more compost. Wando Pete. Hey, Wando. And I'll be definitely starting that very early. I do want to plant more melons. So that's the Crenshaw melon. Oh, here we go. I love this pepper. So this is the pumpkin spice jalapeno pepper. And I'm so glad Luke has this. Totally get this, especially if you're making salsas. Get those jalapenos, guys. Get the pumpkin spice. Then you get your regular Greg's Hyundai, jalapeno, regular any kind, early jalapeno, or there's so many. I have some jalapeno peppers from Jimmy Pickles that have been absolutely amazing. But definitely grow this peppers. If you're making salsas, guys, boom. Make a harder bruschetta. Let's see what else I got. Rocky Ford cantaloupe. Who doesn't like cantaloupe? Next to the melon. This is a little hotter pepper. The Jamaica yellow mushroom pepper. And you'll get a lot of peppers off this plant. Definitely a lot of peppers. Cayenne purple. Beautiful plant. Long peppers. I love that. Orange watermelon. I won't be growing too many of those watermelon. I might grow like 2 seeds, let it go. Let's see where it happens with it. Got a couple melons. But I want to spend my garden more on something else. But I want to make sure you guys are along the way from starting seeds inside to planting outside and see what works for me. And hopefully it can work for you too. Usually everything I grow now, it usually works. The only problem I usually have is, well, animal problems. And that's my main concentration this year. Guess again, everything else I could just put in my neighbor's property. Cayenne orange. You got the purple. Now you got the orange. So they start green, and then they turn color. So, guys, I'm only going to go to about 5 more minutes, and I got to get ready. Actually, I got to get off in 2 minutes. I got to show these another time, maybe tomorrow. But I got to get ready to go and to our Christmas party. I didn't realize it's already 2:15. Whoa, that was fast. Well, guys, thank you everybody for coming to watch our live. I'm going to be on a lot tomorrow. Have a Merry Christmas. And thank you for coming to my channel tomorrow. And hopefully you guys come in tomorrow and we could chat. Maybe have some people up. And tomorrow, go make your ugly sweater. Billy, make an ugly sweater. I mean, I can't wait to see what you could put on it. But it's going to be a lot of fun tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And it's time to get my butt going. God bless you guys. Everyone have a Merry Christmas. Take care.